Good evening. We're back with more DC Dual Force. In my free pack this evening, I opened Zatanna, which will give me a chance to try her out. And I'm thinking I'm gonna go with Wonder Woman for the first deck, first because my mic collection is in a really good place. And I think Wonder Woman is just very versatile. She's definitely not the best hero in the game, but she does pair well with almost any hero and does pretty well. There are some heroes that are really good like Superman, but he doesn't pair well with every hero. I think Wonder Woman pairs reasonably well with everyone, so we're going to go with Wonder Woman and Zatanna to start out. Go with the usual mic cards. Lobo, Mira. Normally I would have gone like 2 Superboy, but we're going to go with Lobo here. And then we've got Highfather, Superman, and Wonder Woman. We got one extra spot. I think we'll go Superboy. Would put in another copy of Lobo if I had another copy. And I'm aware that most players when playing Zatanna will go with the magical spell synergy cards. I've been on record saying many times I don't really like actions, so I will try a magical spell synergy deck with Zatanna at some point, but for this time I'm going to go with Green Lanterns. I think even outside of Hal Jordan, the Green Lanterns are the way to go. Timothy Hunter is debatable. Okay. We will include Constantine though because he's really good with Zatanna. And then I think the rest is going to be gold cards. So we'll go Black Lightning. Actually, no, not Black Lightning. I'm going to try out Giovanni Zatara and then Hal Jordan and Shazam. How does that look? Could drop 2 silvers, but I don't know what I would drop, so I think we're going to stick with this. And we'll see how we do. So we'll play this deck and then we'll do a magical spell synergy deck with the same heroes in another video and we'll compare the two. My hypothesis is that even in a Zatanna deck, the deck that doesn't run actions and is recruit heavy is still the better deck, but I want to test that. Because I think that hypothesis would be contested by the majority of players since I see almost every other Zatanna player running decks that are featuring actions that have magical spell synergy, and that makes sense on paper. See if he drew Energy Blast or if he's running it. Oh wow, he has to float 2 bronze resources, so he's in a pretty rough spot, I would say. And we're going to go with Jessica Cruz here. I don't actually think we have a need to use Wonder Woman's hero power at this moment. Nor Zatanna's, since we don't know really what the situation is going to be when we would be playing the Zatanna card next turn. So we're going to hold off on using either hero power at the moment. And we can play Kyle Rayner and get the Kaiju to go mid right now. Okay, so used 2 cards to deal with my Jessica Cruz. That's an excellent result. That's just fine. I have no issue with it. Does make Rayner more questionable though, because we don't know for sure that Rayner is going to put the Kaiju where I want it, and Shazam could just take it out. I'm going to use Zatanna here. Necromancy is amazing, but we don't need it at this moment. So we're just gonna go Choi, Crypto. We've got an eye on Lex Luthor, or on Shazam there, and making sure he doesn't really get too much value for that Shazam hero power. Alright, so now we're going to use Rayner, and if he wants to use Lex Luthor to take out my Rayner, that's okay. We'll try and Necromancy it back into play next round. And once again, I'm not going to use my hero powers because it's clear board. With a card, I think he's got a card disadvantage at the moment because we have an equal hand size and he has nothing on the board. Yeah, he didn't want to use the Lex Luthor hero power on Rayner. And I don't blame him because he's going to need the card advantage. Alrighty. Oh wait, he is going to do it? Oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Ooh, got Hal Jordan. We got Shazam. Shazam Necromancy, perhaps? Let's see what we get here.
I've got a lot more than rabbits.
From Zatanna. Belial is the weak one, I think. Is he the weak one? No, he deals 3 damage to any other random recruit. Smoke and Mirrors, I think, is what we want. Could make a case for Geomantic protection, but I think Smoke and Mirrors. We could use that with the Flash, actually. And do some fancy things. Yeah. We're gonna go crazy here, I think. Let's go the Flash, copy. And we can just trade like that. We're definitely gonna kill Lex Luthor.
May the gods grant us their favor.
Take out these parademons. And then we'll play Shazam. And deal 13 damage here. Okay, yep. So that went reasonably well. Zatanna has some cards that really work well with a recruit-focused deck. Necromancy and the Mirror card that we just used. Those really synergize well with recruit-focused decks. In addition, she has some nice buff cards that you can get from time to time. So I actually think that magical spell synergy, like with actions, isn't the way to go. And I'm not convinced that Giovanni Zattara is the card to play, but I want to try him out. When I'm facing tactics, I don't usually like to play Clark Kent on turn 1 anymore, because it's too often that he dies against a tactics deck. So we're just going to go with the Minotaur here. So he definitely would have been able to kill Clark Kent for free if we had played him.
I still have a few tricks up my sleeve.
There's his gadget. And now we'll go with Clark Kent, because I don't really have anything else to do, frankly. I don't think it's that good of a play. It might work. We'll see. So far, so good. Okay. So we forced an arrest. Constantine.
I've got a lot more than rabbits in this town.
Deal 1 damage to an enemy. Give a friendly character +5. Yeah, I think that's fine. So we'll go with John Constantine. And then we'll give CHP +5.
May the gods grant us their favor.
He can use Batman and Aquaman to take out Constantine if he's willing to face tank 6 damage. Twice. I think he has to do that, or he's gonna lose. Sure, he's hoping for the creature that buffs his attack. No luck. So we'll just go with Superboy, Hippolyta, and we'll hope for a necromancy from Zatanna. Or potentially a mirror. From a mirror of Hippolyta could be good, or a mirror of Wonder Woman could be really good. He'll probably grab damage to take out the Superboy shield. Okay. So he has a little bit of card advantage at the moment. Okay, but that's not a very good draw, so we're in decent shape.
I've got a lot more than rabbits in this fire.
Nurgle is the deal 3 damage to everyone. We'll take that. Or do I want to give Hippolyta +3 attack? I don't think so. 7. Yeah. I don't think so. I think we'll go Nurgle. Nurgle deals 3 damage to everything. It'll just pop Hippolyta's shield, so that's fine in this spot. And then we can go Wonder Woman.
May the gods grant us their favor.
I still have a few tricks.
Gadget's not likely to help him much in this spot. And I don't think he can really attack with Batman. He might attack Hippolyta. It's pretty risky. Okay, he's just gonna sacrifice Batman. Okay. I think he was realizing he shouldn't have put Kong in front of Aquaman, because he put his strongest defender in front of the guy that he then sacrificed, because he probably decided to sacrifice Batman later. I don't think that decision really changed the outcome. Could have given himself a better chance, perhaps. So this is a really strong combination. I like this combo a lot. We'll see how we do here. Hopefully we draw bronze. If we don't, we'll use Zatanna to find something to do, most likely. Just re-rolling the gadget, basically. Assuming he has nothing else he could do with his hand, that's perfectly reasonable. Okay, let's go with Zatanna.
I've got a lot more than rabbits in this house.
Belial deals 3 damage to any other random recruit, so there's a 2 out of 3 chance that it'll be the one that I want. So I think I'm gonna go with that. See how lucky I am today. Wasn't blocked by his aura? That's gotta be a bug, right? Should that not have been blocked by the aura?
May the gods grant us their favor.
Interesting. Well, if I had known that, I probably still would have done it, but I would have attacked first with joy. But I definitely thought that if it did hit my recruit, it would just be blocked by the aura. I think that's likely a bug. I can't think of another ability like that that wouldn't be blocked. So that's probably a bug. It goes through auras. I wonder if it only goes through friendly auras or if it goes through enemy auras as well at the moment. If I had to guess, probably only friendly. Because that would make it more likely that the bug wouldn't be noticed.
May the gods grant us their favor.
But that was a big deal, a big swing in the game. Alright, we'll go with Rainer. Didn't go in the right spot, so our luck isn't very good. We lost a 2/3 and then a 1/3. But they'll still have to work to trade because he's a 5/4 with aura, so it could trade with both of these cards, which is fine. Oh, he doesn't have anything to do with his silver resources? That's quite surprising.
I've got a lot more than rabbits in this house.
Give your leaders aura. Okay, so yeah, we'll go with Constantine, Hippolyta. Give leaders aura. Not going to use Wonder Woman here. So everything's protected from a green arrow, trick arrow. Have I not played 2 magical spells? Okay, that just hadn't updated until you zoom in on it.
gods grant us their favor.
Okay, so I know he has another trick arrow in his hand, which means Clark Kent isn't likely to get off the ground.
May the gods grant us their favor.
But he should have to use whatever trick arrows he has on Superman here. And then maybe Clark Kent will work next round. And then hopefully we could like necromancy Superman back in or something like that. We'll see. Okay, that's fine. I used a gold card to trade with my silver card, which I am absolutely okay with. Oh, is he just sacrificing Wonder Woman? Shazam. Alrighty.
I've got a lot more than rabbits in this one.
In this spot, we'll take Sigil of Power. Do I want to play Shazam here? I think so. I think that's too good. Play Shazam. We'll use Wonder Woman.
May the gods grant us their favor.
And then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Shazam. And we'll add one more threat he's got to deal with. Which he can do if he has an AoE arrow, but all it would do is bring in Billy Batson, take out Clark Kent, pop the shields.
I've got an arrow for every occasion.
And we still have Zatanna, relatively benign shield sigil. So yeah, there's the expected AoE. Now he's got to use another card to deal with Billy Batson, or he's going to be in rough shape. Which he doesn't have. You just keep the pressure on. Maybe should have used Shazam and preserved Superman at full HP. I don't know.
I've got an arrow for every occasion.
See if he can find an arrow to save him. Sure. He just clicked exit game. That actually doesn't concede Oh, so we have to wait for the rope, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pause. It probably should concede when you click exit game, but at the moment it doesn't. He could still log back in and reconnect, so I'm just gonna pause until the rope goes down. Here we go. The combination of Superman, Shazam, and Zatanna was too much to overcome. Resulted in a rage quit. Off to a good start, 3-0. We'll take it. Are we? There we go. Okay, that's interesting. Should work just fine. So that's the kind of thing that most players who play Zatanna play. And we'll try to do a comparison to see which is the best way to play Zatanna. I'm not taking it for granted that the magical spell synergy is the best way. I don't think I want to use my hero powers this turn. Because of necromancy and smoke and mirrors, Zatanna really scales up well into the end game. Okay.
I've got a lot more than rabbits in this one.
Necromancy it is.
May the gods grant us their favor.
I'm not sure why he didn't use his hero power last round. That seems odd. So if he does kill Steel here, it'll be the first recruit he's KO'd. I could easily bring him back with Necromancy.
Time to start
Does he have some card draw in mind that he wanted to build up or something? Because Savage Finds does deal a damage for each card drawn. Book of Destiny, okay. Built up a oh, alrighty. He searched for a lot of magical spells. Apparently didn't find the ones he was looking for. Looks fine. We've had good draws tonight. Okay, so this is the same player, he just switched deck. Okay. Well, I think we got a pretty strong turn coming. I don't see a reason to play Zatanna on this turn. Or to use
The
Zatanna,
gods
I mean.
grant us their favor.
You could have made a case for playing Clark Kent there. I debated it internally. Okay. It's a good card. That's a good draw. Let's see what Zatanna
I've got a lot
is.
more than rabbits in this one.
In this spot, Boy, that's tough. I think it's going to be Chronokinesis. But that was a tough call. Since Aquaman activates, we're not going to play Clark Kent here. Could play Chronokinesis to get 5 damage. Wasn't really a good magical spell draw.
I will turn the tide.
Okay, let's see what we can get.
I've got a lot more than rabbits in this one.
Belial is the 3 damage one, I think. I don't have any actions in this deck to draw, so I guess I'm gonna take this one. Let's see.
May the gods
Alright,
grant us
so
their
I
favor.
think the way that I want to do this is like this. And then we'll play Clark Kent in this spot. He's probably going to be able to activate Black Adam here. Oh. Okay.
I'm doing what needs to be done.
That's a very good draw.
I will turn the tide.
I'd say we're in a pretty rough place now.
I've got a lot more than rabbits in this one.
Okay, we'll use this. Not yet, though. So Superman robot is useless. Okay. It just dies instantly, though. Wrong one.
May the gods grant us their favor.
That card that buffs all of his stuff and nerfs all of yours. I've tried it myself playing it. I don't think it's actually that good. I think you lose more games than you win playing that card. But against certain decks in certain situations, it is quite good. It nerfs a bunch of cards so that they're basically useless. And so I don't actually think we can win anymore. I don't think there's anything I could have done differently there. The problem in that one is that I got really low value cards out of Zatanna each time. And that combined with the high value play he was able to make with his, what is it, Appetite for Destruction or whatever it's called, put us in a problem spot. Okay, so we'll see if that was a fluke or not. We don't have another green lantern in hand at the moment, so I'll hold off for the time being. Let's go for Aquaman first here. Okay, there's Constantine, so let's use Zatanna.
I've got a lot more than rabbits in this one.
I'm gonna polymorph my own guy. So we'll attack. Go Constantine. Polymorph. It's good polymorph.
May the gods grant us their favor.
Okay. My mulligan strategy is hard mulliganing for bronze ever since I adopted this format of deck where I run 19 or 20 bronze. When I was running 22 bronze, I was more comfortable keeping 1 silver in my opening hand. But now, with 20 bronze, I will hard mulligan for bronze. It's tough to beat that card when it's played on turn 1. We'll see how we do here. Well, let's go with Steve Trevor. We'll charge Zatanna and see if we can find a bronze that we want to play.
I've got a lot more than rabbits in this one.
Not really. Belial would be counterproductive. I'll take Astral Empowerment, though, for the future. Okay, well, Kilowog or Astral Empowerment and Steve Trevor. I think that's the thing to do here. So let's go Steve Trevor. Zatanna again.
I've got a lot more than rabbits in this one.
-4, -1. 1 damage to each enemy would enable me to kill both of these. That's the thing to do here. No, it wouldn't. I take that back. It would if I could use Astral and Pyromancy.
May the gods grant us their favor.
What? Oh, it's hidden, of course. Okay. Actually, that's good for me. The hidden in this case. That's very good. Okay, it's gonna be Kilowog here. Yeah, that doesn't do anything through aura. Oh wow, okay, he really wanted that dead. He must not have a lot left in his hand. Well, this is the thing to do.
I've got a lot more than rabbits in this one.
Polymorph is very tempting here. It's not a really good smoke and mirrors target. I think we're gonna do that. Okay.
This Harley's all revved up.
Okay.
May the gods grant us their favor.
We'll see. It's gonna be close. You can definitely KO one leader this round. Can he get the second one? Doesn't look like it. Yep. Good game. That's clearly a very strong opening. Nothing you can really do to counter that. It's just a thing that happens to you that you have no say about. Okay.
I've got a lot more than rabbits in this house.
Belial looks very good in this spot. Very, very good. So we'll do that. Okay. We'll do this.
May the gods grant us their favor.
I don't care if he generates extra resources. With only one card in hand.
May the gods grant us their favor.
Actually, you know what? That was probably a mistake. I should have taken out this Stargirl so he couldn't do that. Didn't realize the situation now. I made it harder on myself. He's not using Hal Jordan there. It's interesting.
I've got a lot more than rabbits in this house.
Is it polymorph for the Kilowog? I think it is. See what we get. Okay, that's easier to manage.
May the gods grant us their favor. May the gods grant us their favor.
Interesting. He'd rather protect the HP on
Fully charged.
Hal Jordan than Red Tornado. So we've got to pop that shield on Power Girl. No to Simon Baz this round. Let's see what he top decks. It's going to come down to top decks now. Okay. Guess he top decked something fairly useless. Well, that's going to do it for this session overall the record was 7-1, which I'm very happy with. So we will try out this exact combo in the next video, but with magical spell synergy cards instead. Let's take a look at what magical spell synergy cards I do have. So Book of Destiny would be included. Amethyst, because Crystal Blast is a magical spell. No Green Lanterns would include Gift of Naboo. Would include Helmet of Fate. Pedro Pena. Timothy Hunter. Maybe Booster Gold. John Constantine, of course. Madame Xanadu. The Wizard Shazam. Dr. Fate. Zatanna still. Maybe Six Blessings. I don't think so. Speed Force, I don't think so. So yeah, those are the magical synergy cards we'll include. And we'll see how it does compared to this deck that we just played, and we'll see how it feels to play the deck. So that's what's coming next. And thank you for watching.